I am the founder and CEO of Web Thrift Store. We've got a lot of presentations this morning, so I'm going to start with a whopper. There's $700 billion of stuff that people have in their closets that they don't use and don't really want. You guys know what I'm talking about. Stuff you're never going to wear again, stuff you're never going to use again. This is stuff that's valuable, it's not trash. You don't want to throw it away. You could get it out of sight and pay to keep it somewhere else, but that's not really a solution. The smart thing to do is to find somebody who actually needs and wants that stuff and get it to them. So the only thing more incredible than the amount of stuff that we've got is how generous Americans are. We spend twice as much money on charity than we do on buying our consumer electronics. 3 times as much giving than gambling, and 10 times as much in giving than on our favorite pastimes. But charities need money, and they don't want this stuff. They can't use it. That's where Web Thrift Store comes in. If you've got stuff, you go to Web Thrift Store, you find a charity that you want to benefit from your stuff. Together, we find somebody who wants that stuff. Somebody who's willing to pay for it. And we have them pay that money to benefit the charity. The donor gets a prepaid mailing label, 3 boxes, and sends it to the person who wants the stuff. Does not cost the donor anything. And they get a tax deduction. So you get a tax deduction, the buyer gets what they want, and the charity gets money. Everybody's happy. Now, we know this works. This is a well-known, proven model. This is the thrift store. It's just incredibly inefficient as an offline business. And we're going to bring it online. So now, with Web Thrift Store, any nonprofit can run a thrift operation without the inefficiencies and costs of operating a storefront and warehouses, collecting and sorting through stuff. It's already a pretty big business. It's a $13 billion business. You know the brands, Goodwill, Salvation Army. It's just incredibly inefficient. So why is it only about 2% of our stuff that actually gets through into businesses like that? Well, it's because offline peer-to-peer transactions look like this. They look like yard sales and flea markets. It's not very pretty. Online, however, peer-to-peer sales are incredibly efficient. eBay is an unbelievable company that went from nothing to one of the largest retailers in the world in 10 years. They moved $60 billion worth of merchandise. The problem is this guy. So seller fraud is a big deal online, and eBay has made it increasingly difficult for regular people to sell stuff online. You have to go through 37 steps. Now you have to use PayPal. You have to hook up your bank account. This just isn't something that the normal person does today. And in fact, about 16% of the population sells stuff online. Anywhere, eBay or anywhere. We're doing this differently. We're going after a different opportunity. The opportunity to give stuff away online. And 84% of the population likes to give stuff that they don't use anymore to charity. So the reason that we can make this so simple is because the money does not go to the person who's donating the item. The money goes to charity. The donor gets a tax letter and a prepaid label that's only good for sending the item to the buyer. So let's take a look at how this works. We go online and we use the skills that everybody has learned using Google and shopping online. And you say, this is the item I want to donate. Have a huge product database. go through the whole internet. You say, yep, that's the item that I want to donate. We build the listing for you. You review it. You can add your own pictures. Tell us what condition your item is in, how much you think it's worth, and then where you are and what kind of box you can ship it in. Post the item, and you're done. So that's a lot easier than eBay. But here's what's really special about this, is that this is a great social message. This is a fundamentally social act, helping out other people. And we use social networks so that you can tell people, I have stuff, I want to give it to charity, I want to support this charity, and I need your help. Somebody who actually can take advantage of this bargain and the fact that I'm giving this item away and pay that money so your money can go to the charity. So share it on Facebook, and that's it. So let's hear what some people are saying about this idea, as well as one smart investor. Oh, great. Just relax.
It wouldn't be a demo day if we didn't have technical issues. There we go.
I'm minimalistic. She has a lot of stuff.
Yes,
And I try to get her to throw a lot of her stuff away or give it away to charity or something.
but I don't.
No, I won't do storage. If I haven't touched it in a year or 2 years, I get rid of it somehow, one way or another.
Well, we just had triplets. So the most valuable thing in my house is my square footage.
I have a lot of stuff upstairs in my office.
Like stuff that you really don't need to use, you know, but you're just like, I don't know how to get rid of this.
We could downsize and get rid of some stuff.
But I haven't really gotten around to selling it online either because I'm too busy.
I wouldn't even know how to do it.
I love that. That's cool.
Wow.
That's good.
I love it.
Can you choose which charity?
Oh, that's interesting. So I decide the charity.
I would probably use that to buy stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I would check it like every other day, see what's new.
It's probably not going to be overpriced.
You kind of know that everyone who's buying or selling is doing it for good.
Managing that interaction seems to me like a great business model.
I would love to be able to have someone pick things up.
I'm able to send it as opposed to meeting the actual person who could be a killer.
Easy to follow walkthrough instructions.
Really? That makes it like something I would be interested in for sure. You know, actually, that's a great idea.
Because we give to charity anyway. We have certain charities that we donate to. And now if I can give them the same amount of money and get something in return,
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, for both sides, yeah.
I could see doing something like that.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
Cool, it's so easy.
Why wouldn't anyone want to do that? That's great.
I can see that being successful.
I think it's a good investment because it makes a market between people who otherwise aren't connected.
I actually have a console that I would probably contact you guys when I get back, trying to get rid of it.
I actually have a lot of clothes like I want to donate.
You're getting what you want, but your money's going to help something at the same time, so it's a win-win situation, really.
So I'll go visit the website.
I love thrift stores, and an online thrift store, what's better than that?
I'd be interested. Give me a card.
Do you guys have a card?
Yeah, do you have like a card or anything?
You have a card, or you just look at the website, and how do I contact you?
Wonderful, webcraftstore.com. I'll do that. It's already up? It's already up now?
Now I gotta switch back. So, people love this idea, but just as importantly, charities love this idea. This is a great fundraiser for charities. Doesn't cost them anything to get started, and we guarantee that they're going to get 80% of that transaction. We take care of the other costs. So we work with the charities to promote this. They are great at reaching their millions of supporters, and this is a great offer to send out to them. But then we put in that magic of social networking and create a viral message that people want to send to their friends, to their network, and we could have an unbelievable business. So I'm proud to announce today that we have partnerships with ASPCA, Disabled Veterans, Maccabi USA, Class Wish, and we have some other great charities that are in the pipeline to be announced soon. ASPCA is doing a whole coordinated campaign. Ads like this are going to be going out to millions of their supporters. And we have a phenomenal team. Lots of startup experience, operations, sales, technology. I mean, it's too much for me. I need another 10 minutes to tell you how great the team is, and a great group of advisors helping us. So we're looking to raise $1.5 million. We've already closed on 625 of that, looking to do the rest, and build out the team in the business. So thank you.